6:30. I'm Aisha Howard. Thanks for waking up with us.
And I'm Ariana Manise in for Cheryl Preheim. It is Thursday, June 29th. Get ready to turn on your AC. It'll be another hot day in Georgia.
Our team is following what you need to know to stay safe. We're going to check in with Liza Lucas about why some parts of Atlanta metro area are hotter than others. But let's kick it off with meteorologist Chazzy McNeil turning up the heat.
Yeah, absolutely, we're turning up the heat, so you don't want to turn up the AC perhaps this afternoon. We also have a code orange to pass along to you. Air quality is going to be a little bit tricky for those that are sensitive to ground level ozone for this afternoon. So if you suffer from respiratory issues like asthma, you got lung disease, definitely want to limit your time outside today. Maybe a little bit harder to breathe once we start to get into the daytime heating. See the metro Atlanta counties that are under that orange air quality alert. We're looking at temperatures in the 60s. Not a bad start for us. For example, like Canton, you're at 63 degrees, 64 over toward Carrollton, 65 right now, Peachtree City, and a few 70s out there. But we'll be heating up as we head through the afternoon today. In fact, by noon, temperatures will be approaching that 90-degree mark. We'll have sunny skies for much of the day. Few clouds coming in once we get into the afternoon, thanks to a disturbance up to the north that will try to make it in. Because of that, we have a slight risk for an isolated shower, but for the most part, you're going to be feeling the heat. 96 degrees, our afternoon high. When you factor in the humidity with that, it's going to feel closer to 100 this afternoon. Here it is. Our forecast track model shows the sun around early today, at least through about 12, 1 o'clock. But after that, some clouds will start to move in. There could be an isolated shower or two, especially for our westernmost counties. We'll watch that. That could provide you with some relief. Not much, I don't think. It's still going to be very hot out there with partly to mostly sunny skies. The Storm Prediction Center giving us a level 1 threat as far as severe weather goes. So where we have an isolated shower or thunderstorm that pops up, there could be some gusty winds associated with it. But for the most part today, folks, look for it to be very hot out there. And there's some parts of the city that are hotter than others. Liza Lucas is standing by live in College Park to tell us a little bit more.
Yeah, I know you're a man of science, Chesley, so you know this, but it's called the heat island effect. It is when buildings and concrete trap heat, therefore raising the temperature, and it's a phenomenon that's been studied in major cities across the U.S., including right here in Atlanta. Now, Dr. Jairo Garcia at Georgia Tech, he is one of the team members that has been looking into this research, and he helped 11 Alive narrow down and isolate what neighborhoods are some of the hottest in Atlanta right now. Those areas include downtown Atlanta, south of I-20 near the West End MARTA station, and the west side near Georgia Tech, all areas with very few trees and lots of concrete.
We are breaking records, temperature records, 24 times since 2019, 24 times.
We try not to play anywhere near the concrete during the heat, simply because kids always seem to want to take their shoes off at the park. So you try to run to the concrete, you got burnt toes, you got screaming kids.
Yeah, nobody wants that. Dania Michael and her son are at the park pretty much every day trying to dodge the worst of the heat. But Garcia also warns that even in the areas with trees, they are also trending hotter as Atlanta's tree canopy elsewhere gets smaller. Now, he also says the increase in temperature at night is also becoming a growing concern. Again, his team has been tracking the differences between neighborhoods across Atlanta and the health implications that can come with that. If you want to get involved in that process, they are definitely looking for volunteers. You can find out more information on 11alive.com. Sending it back to you, Ariana.
All right, thank you, Liza.